Hey everybody, this is Dizzy Delver, and I've decided to do a Minecraft Let's Play. Now, I don't know entirely what the Let's Plays I'll be doing are about now, although I have some ideas. But I figured I'd start out by showcasing all the things I've built over the years. Now, to give you an idea of how long I've been playing this particular game, this particular tower and sky bridge were built by me way back in the day because I got tired of getting killed down in some mine somewhere and then winding up at my spawn point and, having to run back to my fortress and fight off monsters the whole way. That usually didn't end well for me. But anyway, I decided that I'd, build this sky bridge because at the point in time when I bought this game, it was actually several months before beds got the ability to change the spawn point, and, kind of made it hard to die in this game sometimes. But anyway, this is the first tower I ever created. You can tell it's kind of an unpolished tower. It's definitely not got the glitz and glimmer of someone who knows the game quite well. But I did my best, and I've always been kind of fond of this world because it's the first world I ever played in Minecraft. Up at the top of this tower, I of course got my ender portal, set up a bunch of netherrack. This glass layer here was originally intended to have sky bridges going off every end. I kind of went on hiatus right about the time I was working on this. This was a bit of a sleeping area. I like to call this my sky garden, actually. Here's my storage area. Now over here is an actual literal sky garden. I shaved the top of a mountain off and basically built a place to get all my resources farmed up whenever I needed them. Got carrots, chickens, potatoes. This place was built when I was getting had started to get a really strong grasp of how to build things in Minecraft. Still not super polished, but this is the very first area I kind of hid out in on the first night to avoid getting killed. And this is an old storage area that I built back in here. Now you can tell how inexperienced I was at the game at this point in time by the fact that I used this dropping spiral method to get to the bottom of the world for the first time. It's kind of a slow and clunky method of getting around. Nowadays I just I burrow down. I use a double drop down system that's designed to keep me from falling into lava accidentally, and then I just fill it in and build a ladder back to the surface. It's much more efficient. I might do my Let's Plays about all the tricks I've learned to play this game more efficiently. But down at the bottom here, got a minecart. Got a little minecart set up, which I built to get from one end of the world to the other when I kind of started exploring a lot. This is the map I've got. But I'll show you some of the things I've built. By the way, all the things I've made in this particular game are, they're all built in survival. The worlds I'm showing in this video, at least. This is quite a long train ride, so I don't know. I might edit this out later. I might just keep it because, to be quite honest, I'm kind of a technically inept individual. I'm just now learning how to do the capture technique for videos. But this will just give you an idea of how far I burrowed through straight rock to get where I was going. Oof, that kind of hurts. One of the things I enjoy about this game most of all is the aspects of exploration and building. I mean, I'm pretty certain any person who's played this game for any length of time and not kind of given up on it as weird or something is will say something much the same. It's just an absolutely fun game for all the things you can do in it. I used to be a lot harder on the creative mode because, I like, tearing through things and harvesting resources and all that good stuff. No, 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 no! Oh! Oh, that sucks. That's almost bad enough to where I want to turn the video off now. But that's what I get for leaving a friggin' minecart on the track. I'm gonna jump out right here. Screw it. Forgot I could do that. Oh, that really sucks. Get out of my way, stupid minecart. Anyway, like I said, I dug this whole thing straight through the rock layer. Of course, anyone who's played this for a long time has probably done much similar things. And this here is my quarry where I harvested a massive quantity of cobblestone for the purpose of building things. Specifically what I'm about to show you up on the surface here. This is representative of the progress I made in understanding how to build things. One thing I gotta say about Minecraft, it's absolutely amazing for teaching a person how to fit things together in their head. How to, plan a project out and just do it. I seriously would advocate having this in every school in the country if I could. Although, well, wouldn't exactly be happy with having to pay for it, I guess. But anyway, I basically burrowed to the top of this particular thing and found myself on an island. And then I proceeded to tear the entire island down to sea level and build a pretty large fortress on top of it. I kind of patterned it after your old style castles. Put towers and parapets. Even had a bit of a moat going. But like I said, I did this all in survival. It took quite a bit of effort to move all the stone necessary to build this. Give you an idea of how massive this thing is, and I'm kind of proud of it. Like I said, this world is the first one I ever started, and well, I've enjoyed it ever since. I can't remember exactly how long I've been playing this game, but I've never... It's probably closing on a decade at this point. Jeez. But this is my original survival world. It's good fun. Now going out of here, got some other things. This is Toxic Towers. I named that after a Donkey Kong 2 level, if I recall. But this was a world I started playing it after a long hiatus. There was a big update on Minecraft that increased the level you could drop blocks to, I think it was 256 meters straight up. And I had just started this when that particular update came, so I built myself a jumping tower. I kind of like the way I set this particular one up because I built the main house I lived in this one. Here it comes now. On a massive overhang, just kind of overlooking a pool. I got a diving board over there. But it's another kind of house setup. I smelted a bunch of stone this time for it. And then I built this thing. This is one of those things that you do when you're real bored. But I always thought it was cool how the game had, like, a proper physics engine. I mean, it wasn't like, Fallout 3 or Oblivion or any of those other games where you'd, like, character would glitch out and then they'd have this horrific face that's not really a face because there's nothing underneath the skin that they wrapped around the polygon model. Whereas this, it has real physics. I mean, you chop a block down, it's weird physics sometimes, but you chop a block down, it goes somewhere. Everything has a solid physical mass, which is cool. I'm rambling on and on, aren't I? Almost to the top. Again, this is another survival map, so I had to mine everything outright. It's absolutely insane how high up you are in this, or how high you can get. But this is the drop. I always get a kick out of doing this. From the top of the world to the bottom of the world in 10 seconds or less. It's good fun. And lastly, this is the game I've been playing most recently. Haven't given it a special name. But I like this game. Again, I started playing after a long hiatus. I should probably sit down and let this thing load up so it's not stuttering so much. That fire. My computer's an old box, so it can get kind of grumpy sometimes. I'm trying to keep the stuttering to a minimum, but you know, you can only do so much. I created a nice fire moat to keep most mobs out. Spiders still come in, but they're half dead usually. The big thing about this world is the number of cows and chickens I bred. I think I'm going to do an entire Let's Play on how you can use these things for, well, whole lots of things, but most of all for experience gain. But that's for another thing. And of course, there's my tower. Built a nice little beacon up there, easy to spot from a distance. Well, that represents all the survival worlds that I've got that I built something I thought was cool in. Next time I'll be doing creative worlds.